Welcome to part 2 of our P&O Arcadia Festive 4-night cruise to Amsterdam. In this video, we explore the ship during a day at sea, get dressed up for our first P&O Formal Night, and enjoy speciality dining at Ocean Grill. Day 2 started late for us, with a pastry and a coffee at the Neptune pool bar, as we'd missed breakfast. Once we'd eaten, we got some fresh air on the surprisingly sunny outside decks, and watched some of the shipping in the English Channel. The rear pool deck and the steaming hot tubs looked really inviting, but we hadn't packed swimwear. So we moved on and watched some fishing boats at work. We walked along one of the deck gaming areas to the far end of the ship. And arrived at the crow's nest, where we could sit and still watch the boats fishing. With lunchtime rapidly approaching, we decided on a quick stroll around the promenade deck and a look at the wake views. Before heading into the Meridian restaurant. We both chose sweet potato soup, which as you can see was very tasty, followed by the prawn baguette, then I had the Yorkshire curd tart, and Suze had spiced pineapple. After lunch, we went to the Sper Bar for a sit down and a drink. Suze chose a pot of lemon tea, and I had a glass of house red to complement the one I'd had at lunch. We then went for a quick walk around to film some of the onboard Christmas decorations. The atrium decorations were really impressive. They made the whole ship feel festive. We ended up on promenade deck. Then headed inside to the P&O Bar. For a quick cocktail, followed by a very tasty beer or two. By now, it was almost evening, so we headed back to our cabin to change into formal wear, as tonight was black tie night. We decided on a quick cocktail back at the Sper Bar. Then headed to the Ocean Grill restaurant, where we had a reservation. Ocean Grill is exclusive to the P&O Arcadia. Inside, it's a very nice traditional restaurant with good attention to detail and very friendly staff. The menu had a nice selection and we had no trouble finding something we wanted to eat. We were started out with some very tasty parmesan bread rolls and an amuse-bouche, which tasted like watermelon juice but was pleasant and refreshing. We were going to order drinks from the bar, but were told you can only order from the restaurant wine menu, so we decided on a bottle of Taittinger, which at a surprisingly reasonable price went very well with the meal. The starters were really tasty. I had scallops and octopus, and Suze had the famous white onion soup. For mains, we both chose the fillet steak and king prawns, which were very nice, although to be honest, the side dishes were lukewarm at best. For dessert, I had the apple tarte tatin, which was okay but far from the best I've had, and Suze had the taster platter, which she really enjoyed. So, would we eat here again? I think so. It wasn't perfect, but the supplement was really quite small. I think £15 per person, if booked in advance, and we both enjoyed the meal and had a very good evening. From there, we headed up to Sper Bar for a drink. Suze had a taste for the champagne by now, so she had another glass. I switched back to the red wine. Sper Bar is a really nice venue, and the smell from Sindhu next door was absolutely amazing. However, it was very quiet up there, so we headed back to the Crow's Nest for a final nightcap. And then headed back to our cabin. We hope you enjoyed day 2, and if you feel like giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel, that would be much appreciated. Good night.